Hey guys, I'm back with a tutorial. I was getting ready for work today, so I didn't wear my Fenty foundation. I just opted for two different concealers. They're Sephora brand. And I don't know, if I know I'm not going to wear makeup for a long time, then I don't wear a foundation. So this was a 2-hour job. I knew I was going home after this, so that's what I did. So I used my Laneige glowing makeup serum to spread that all around. And so I'm getting all over my face. I'm going over multiple places just to make sure it's even. Then I pat in the product with my beauty blender. And I've been skipping this step a lot because I just forget, but thankfully today I remembered. And I'm just patting down my foundation with a pressed powder just to set it in place. This has really helped with my laugh lines, so love that step. Now it's time to highlight with concealer. So got my whole face on, and it's now time to blend it all out. I had a little rendition of a song, and I try my best to take my time with this, but sometimes I'm impatient. But I am just going on in. I use LA Pro concealer because it really is just a concealer. It does its job, and I'm not spending $30 for a concealer. No. So I use my LA Girl Pro, whatever, concealer, and buff that in. And since this is not a face I'm going to keep on for a really long time, I am using my ColourPop press powder to set my highlighted areas as opposed to my Laura Mercier powder. And so I'm going all the way in there. And another singing rendition. Now I got a microphone. Okay. All right, it's time to contour. And this product, this product really spreads. You got to be careful when you're using it. I put too much on, of course, always, and had to buff it out with my fingers. But I like to use these brushes because I have like a stippling brush, but I feel like it buffs the product right off my face rather than buff it in. So more singing. Now it's time to do lashes. And I have to get super close to the mirror because I'm not trying to put my eyelashes on my eyebrows. And I've seen people do it. Okay? I've seen it. So we're trying to get that lash as close to the lash line as possible. I have done like lashes, like gotten professionally done, and that's a different story. But I stick with my strip lashes because it's tried and true, and if you take your time, they look pretty okay. And so now it's time to do another Feeling Myself session. Okay. Yes, eyebrows. So I use a pomade, and I almost used my eyeliner. My goodness, what a time that would have been. But thankfully, I wasn't in a rush and didn't make that mistake. I'm carving out my eyebrows. I start with the bottom corner and kind of etch it together. Then I do the ends and then put it all together. You want your eyebrows to be at least sisters, cousins, please. But they're not going to be identical twins. I gave that up a long time ago. And now I'm just putting a little bit of bronzer. I don't know, I felt kind of plain. So I put a little bronzer on my lid as an eyeshadow. I have 30 eyeshadow palettes and I don't use any of them. some more singing with my microphone. And now we are putting in our bronzer, and I use Charlotte Tilbury. I used to say Tilbury. Oh my God, how embarrassing. But now y'all know, so it's cool. So going with my bronzer, and I love this bronzer. The bronzer I used on my eyelids was by Mario, it's okay, but it's like half and half, which I don't really like. It's like half contour, half this glittery stuff. And now I'm going in with blush, and my blush is from Juvia's Place. And I'm looking around like, okay, I put way too much red. So I'm buffing it out because I was looking doing too much. So I brightened it up with the orange side of the blush. And now it's time to highlight. That was a true, genuine smile because this is essentially the last step. So I have the Fenty highlighter that's like a duo one, and you have like the highlight and the low light. So I do the highlight on my nose and cheeks and Cupid's bow, and then I use the low light for my forehead and chin. And I was not feeling the music, so I had to change it, even though you guys can't hear it. And yeah, oh, I love highlight. Ooh, yes, shine bright like a mother effing diamond. Yep. All right, so now it's time to put it all together with the big old brush. I forgot what it's called. And then seal it in with Mario Badescu as a setting spray. Technically, it's just a facial spray, but it sets makeup so well. Like, I'm talking all day. And as you can see, as it dries, it really pulls the face together. And now I'm doing my lips. I usually do my lips in the car right before I enter whatever space I'm going to. But for y'all, I'm gonna do it since I didn't do it in the last video and I got clocked for that. So I'm doing my lip, doing my pink lip. I do like 5 types of lips. I do a pink, a purple, a red, a hot pink. I was trying to remember. I guess 4. So I used to always be a matte girl, but your girl has transitioned into gloss. So getting the shades right with the pinks. I'm using like 3 different pinks right there. It's not necessary, but it's just what I did. And I'm using my fan to let it dry so I can apply the gloss, which I'm looking for. And I found it. This is a Sephora brand lip gloss. It's like their lip plumping ones, but this one doesn't burn. This one actually has kind of like a peppermint tingle, and I just like a really pretty gloss. And I put it all over, and I sometimes layer with another gloss just to make it extra glossy. But again, I'm going to work, and I'm trying to get home as soon as possible, so I don't really care. But yeah, that's the face. Giving a good old smile. And now it's time to put on the whole look. My hair, flat ironed it a little bit. My hair's from Icy, ISEEIC, and I reapplied some more highlight, but I realized that was the highlight, not the low light one, and I was like, whatever. And yeah, that's the look. You see, I'm just feeling myself, and I'm ready to go to work.